Welcome to Same Cast, Different Day podcast. And I am Martel Rolling. That just sounded so weird doing it like that. Welcome to Same Cast, Different Day podcast. I'm Martel Rolling. Thank you all for tuning in and listening to another episode. And I've been off work now for, oh God, I think it's going on 3 weeks. And I am bored out of my head, and I do not understand how do people really do this still. So I'm off again due to the same nagging arm injury that I suffered back in October. So I did go back to work briefly, and then the director decided, hey, we don't have anything for you to do really that's considered light duty. So I am back off from work again, and yeah, I don't know what to do with myself, and now I feel like it's starting to become longer than the first time I was off. And then now that it's like colder here, so we just had a snowstorm the other day, so it's like, what is it to really do? And then on top of that, workman's comp pay sucks. Like, I'm really ready to go back to work because the money that they give me, I would rather be at work, really. They're like, you should be happy you getting paid to sit at home. Like, I am bored as fuck. The money is worthless. It doesn't cover a lot of expenses, which means I have to go into my savings. And it's a bunch of bull crap. And I cannot just wait to go back to work. So, I don't know what's been going on with you guys out there. That's just been going on with me. Basically, just walking around the house, walking back and forth to look out the front window and see what's going on outside, which is pretty much absolutely nothing. And I'm tired of playing games. I still can't find an Xbox. Um, Best Buy been having the Xbox Series S's, but I have a 4K TV and I want to be able to play on true 4K. So I prefer to have the Xbox Series X. So if any of you got some leads on where I can get an Xbox Series X, hit me up. I'm just saying because I need some help finding one, and I refuse to pay $1,000 or $800 or $700 for an Xbox Series X. And it's crazy because some stores are not even letting you know really when they're getting them in stock, which is I think complete bullshit. And I just don't like the idea. Like, only way I went online and found out that um, Best Buy even have them was because I just wanted what happens to regularly go on their website to see, if they had any in stock, and all they keep having is the Xbox Series S. Is like, okay, Microsoft, are you going to build or make or whatever it is that y'all got to do to get more out there in the market? Like, what's going on? Because people still need one. So I'm even at the point now, like, man, if I even can find a PlayStation 5 at this point, I will take that at this point. And I'm not really a PlayStation guy. Maybe back in the day, when last PlayStation I think I owned was a PS2. So yeah, ever since then it's been I've been a Microsoft guy. It's been Xbox for me. Um, I'm thinking about switching over to PC though, and just start doing PC games. I don't know yet, so it's a big struggle to try to sit here and figure out what the heck to do with my whole entertainment situation. So, what are some suggestions that you guys have out there for activities that I can do within the house? I'm trying to find some like workout activities that I can do while I'm here at home. So I'm trying to figure out that. What else is this? It's like I don't know what to do with myself, and I don't. It's like what do you do when all your friends is at work? Well, except for Tina Marie, I can bother her from time to time, but sometimes you can't always bother her because she got the baby. So yeah, I don't know what to really do with myself, huh? Yeah, I don't know. But anyways, hope everything be going well for y'all. Hopefully, I'm pretty sure because I recorded this before the whole Georgia election, so I'm gonna pretty much on the next episode I'll be discussing what happened with Georgia and those critical seats that we had needed. Um, So yeah, I want to keep this episode kind of short because I know it's going to be a busy week for people. Don't just wanted to give an update on what was going on with me. I'm working on getting some guests on the podcast. So yeah, I'm trying to get that all scheduled out. Hopefully, I can get a lot of that recorded while I'm off from work for the time being. So I might try to schedule a bunch of stuff at one time. I don't know. We'll figure something out. I'll figure something out, I should say. So, anyways, thank you all for listening to this short episode of Same Cast, Different Day podcast. And don't forget where you can find the podcast. And don't forget, if you have listen to us on Apple Podcasts, please leave that 5-star rating for us so we can use that 5-star rating. And thank you all who've been listening to the podcast because we are nearing over 600 downloads. So thank you all who has been listening to this podcast. It's been amazing seeing how much the podcast has grown over time. And yeah, so thank you all for listening. And you can find the podcast on social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Twitter is SCDD Podcast. And you can find the podcast on actually Instagram and Twitter. It's the same thing at SCDD Podcast. And then you can find a podcast on Facebook, which is Same Cast Different Day Podcast. And you can find me on Facebook and Instagram at Martel Roland. So thank you all for listening to this episode. And thank you all for supporting the podcast. And hopefully you all will listen next week.